Hi everyone, feel welcomed and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are a new subscriber, hi there, my name is Ngatia and welcome to the Noatia squad. Today I will be doing a dark brown glitter fall makeup look. The lips will be dark and the eyes will have a sultry smoky eye. Let's get started. I have already done my brows and moisturized my lips using this Mood lip gloss. I am just going to apply this primer. This is a Kiss Beauty primer. I'm going to set my eyes with this. To prepare my eyes for the eyeshadow, I'm going to apply this concealer. And blend. To set that concealer, I am going to be using this Sacha buttercup powder. This one. And a flat brush. I'm also going to apply on my waterline on my under eye. Then I'm going to go ahead and start with my eyeshadow. I'm going to be using a neutral orange color for my transition shade. I'll use this color here and this brush. A transition color is applied on the crease. The crease is where you can feel your eye socket. So that is done. You can see that orangey there, the top. I am now going to do a cut crease. I'll be using this concealer. This is the Perfect concealer. The reason as to why I don't use this concealer is because it's solid, so it's really hard to blend. I actually had this one before I bought the Pro Conceal, but as I was practicing, I realized that this one really does work for a cut crease, although it doesn't show you where to stop. If it was liquid concealer, for concealer, you know, you have to buy one that is one shade lighter or 2 shades lighter, but this one is like 2 shades lighter, so it doesn't really match with my skin tone and it gives me that ashy white look that I don't like. So I'm going to apply this on my crease, but it won't show me where to stop, so I'll have to figure it out by myself. But if it was liquid, I will have applied like somewhere there and looked at the top, and where the concealer touches my lid is where it gives me that direction to know where to draw. But this one, I'll just have to figure it out. Then I will stop at quarter way, because that's where I'm going to apply the glitter. There, that's where I'm going to stop. Then I'm going to fill it in using the flat end. And for a crease, you have to use a brush that's flat. You can even use one that is much smaller than this one, so that you can make your crease really clean and crisp, and it will give you a really good crease after you have drawn it. So now I am going to apply my glitter where I have applied, where I've drawn the crease. I'm going to use this brown glitter look color. I'm gonna use the flat end so that I can tap that in and press it like that. And for this palette, the glitter colors are really pigmented, so one or two tapping like that, or if you add one or two times, it's enough to get the color. So that's done. I am now going to do a smoky eye at the corner, and I'm going to use this palette. It has a powder blush and eyeshadow. It's known as the Glassy palette. So I'm going to use this color here, this black one. It's a glittery color because I don't have one that is not glittery, so I'm just going to use this one. And you want to apply this at the corner and keep pressing there. For this you have to use a much smaller brush because you want it to be a bit precise. The transition color might also work, but might be a bit hard because it's wide. And you can also use a smaller brush than this one for the corner of this eye. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix these two colors. So I'm going to use a different brush. This is the color this brush is the one I'm going to use. It's like an edged brush, but it's really good for blending your transition color and this color. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply a brown color where I applied the black one. So I'm going to use this brown color here. So I feel that's enough, so I am just going to blend it in again using this brush. Blend the crease, the transition color, and this color. And if you feel like the transition color got lost, you can always add a bit more. So now I am just going to put on my lashes and draw my wing liner off camera, then I'll be right back. I have put on my lashes and drawn the wing liner. For the wing liner, I put on a white tape and then drew it and cleaned it up using a concealer. I didn't think these lashes were this long. They look so dramatic, but I still like them. They are also such a headache, but practice makes perfect, so I will continue practicing. Before I put on the lashes, I used this Yannli Waterproof mascara, which I'm also going to use for my waterline. I will then go ahead and use this Davis pencil in the number 001. Just apply it on my waterline. like that. I'm gonna clean it up a bit. Then for any fallouts of the glitter, I'm going to wipe this off. But I'm still gonna wipe it again. So I am just going to apply this glitter that I used before for my waterline. I'm going to apply it here. You can also press it like that. And I also added a bit more of the transition color because I felt it got a bit lost as I was blending. So that is done. So watery. So now I'm going to use this. I'm gonna clean up here for the fallouts. I'm gonna prime my face using the same Kiss Beauty primer. Primer acts as a barrier between your skin and the foundation, so it's always good to apply primer, and it also acts as a base for your makeup. For the foundation, I'm going to use this foundation, the Zaron Foundation. It's an oil control. I'm going to swatch it on my hand and blend it with this sponge so that you guys can see how it looks. This is a damp sponge, but I'm going to use a brush. My friend called Ifra told me to use a brush and try and see how it will work. This is how it looks after blending. I'm going to use this foundation brush here. I realized that with this foundation it works better using a brush, and it gives me a much flawless look, which I didn't realize because I used to use a damp sponge. I don't know how it would have worked if it was dry, but even when I was buying this foundation, the one who was swatching it actually used a brush for my foundation, and I didn't know that it would have worked better using a brush. For the sponge, I used to add a bit more time. I used to want a bit more time to blend, but it still used to work, although it used to absorb more than I wanted. So sometimes I used to add more of the foundation, and considering that this foundation is full coverage, then that shows that it was absorbing more than it should have. And also don't forget your neck, so that it can look like one person, and also for the blending is important to apply on your neck and also on your hairline like that, and on the sides. So that is done. I'm gonna conceal using the Pro Conceal. I'll blend using this small brush. I bought this at 50 bob. It doesn't expand when you clean it up, but it does a good job in blending, especially on these small areas like the under eyes, the nose. And you can also spray using some setting spray if you feel it's not damp enough. I'll set the concealer using the Sacha buttercup powder. I'm going to use the same brush the same sponge, sorry, that I have used to blend my concealer. Then for the nose, you can use a smaller brush like this one, like that. Then as that powder sets, I'm going to use this for my contour, this signature lipstick in the number 111. It's like a brownish color, but once you apply it on your skin, it looks like a bagdari color. Yeah, so I'm first going to draw there, and on my forehead I'm gonna use this concealer. I'm first going to blend this in, this powder. And now I'm going to apply the concealer for my contour, like that. Yeah, no, let me use this one for the contour of my nose. And the jawline, like that. I'm gonna use some setting spray for this, just to make it a bit wet, and I'm gonna blend this in. For the nose, I'm going to apply some setting spray and use this flat brush to smoothen it up. So that's it. I am now going to apply this lipstick for my lips. Gonna wipe off the lip gloss. So I'm going to use two colors. This is the Dose lipstick in the number 14. It's a brownish color. See that? So it looks like that. So I'm going to use this one. I'm going to use this one first. You can see that brown. It's so pretty. Because I don't have a lip liner, I'll use the tip to draw on the sides. Then the next color I'm going to use, I'm going to apply at the center of my lips, the same signature lipstick in the number 111. Then I'm going to use this brush, this lip brush, to apply at the center. You can also apply just like that, but you have to make sure it's just at the centers. But for me, I'm going to use this brush. And smoothen it up like that. So it's just here at the center like that. When you put your lips together, just here and here, like that. And if you want to add a bit more brown, you can if you feel it's not enough. But for me, I feel it's okay. Maybe you can use your finger like that to smoothen and blend it a bit more. Like that. So now I'm going to set my makeup using this Aloe Snail makeup fix spray. For my highlight, I'm going to use the Glow Bronzer highlight and this brush. For my lips, I'm going to use this small brush. And also for the bridge of my nose and at the tip, you can also use your finger. Then the last part is the brow bone. Use a flat brush like this one. Don't have to apply too much. And that's it. So this is the final look. This is the final look. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up as that will support my channel. If you didn't, give it a dislike. Comment down on the comment section below. Also remember to subscribe. It's free, it's in red, it's on the right side. Once it turns gray, you will know you have subscribed, and click on the bell icon for notifications. I will see you in my next video. Bye.